Greetings, everyone! For today's lesson, we're going to learn a skill that every good pacifist should know. How to hide the bodies when we murder someone. Great, let's get started by motivating why we might want to commit this dark deed in the first place. The recent patch to DE, in addition to introducing a multitude of bugs, removes the ability to palisade scan. Palisade scanning is a quirk where we find enemy units in the Fog of War by checking for locations where palisade walls cannot be placed. It's now more difficult than ever for a sneak attack to be spotted, but there are still ways for the hidden units to give away their location. Suppose we have a few sneaky forward villagers who run into some wolves. Oh no, one of them was killed! Our other villager will just have to continue this journey on her own. But if she just walks away, that dead corpse still can betray her position. As the villager walks away, the other corpse remains visible in the Fog of War. But that villager had scattered the corpse before hightailing it away. What happens if we switch to the other player's perspective? The body still appears in the Fog of War. That's right, even if a corpse hasn't been scouted, it is visible to all players in the fog. This quirk is easy to notice in team games or free-for-alls, where we can see the corpses of fights that actively are ongoing between other players, even without having direct line of sight of the battlefield. We don't want these dead bodies revealing our sneak attacks, so is there anything we can do about this? Why yes, all we have to do is hide the body. If we select a villager, we can place and then remove a palisade foundation on top of the corpse, removing it from the ground and ensuring that it no longer shows up for other players in the Fog of War. There still is a chance that a player pays very close attention and spots the body, however briefly it is visible, but the less time the body spends on the ground, the less likely someone else is to notice it. And even more, in the original game, wolf corpses showed up in the Fog of War as well. Players would use palisade foundations to hide these corpses and keep their sneaks hidden. Here's a clip of the Viper doing that in a game of Black Forest. However, in one of the balance changes that Forgotten Empires made to the HD edition, the wolf corpses were changed so that they no longer appear in the fog. The wolf's dead unit has a fog visibility field with a value that was changed from 1 to 0 in order to turn the visibility off. That change has been carried through to the definitive edition, so even though our villager corpses are visible, the wolf corpses are not. It may still be worth it to hide the corpses, though, just to prevent enemy scouts from seeing the dead body if they happen upon the location where it died. So that's it for now. Make sure to clean up after your messes and give your corpses a proper burial. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.